Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's China, and they take on the Houston Dash.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, a 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-backs. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
And the game begins. Trying to really get at the opposition here. It should be! Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Gao. Zhao. Just the challenge that was required. Maria Sanchez. Alicia Chapman. Shea Groom. Opportunity here. Superb stop. Ordóñez. And very deftly cut out. Zhao. Shea Groom. Zhao. On to Wang. Chance to play it in. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Not a great pass. Sophie Schmidt. Sanchez. Alicia Chapman. I must say, this looks promising. But nothing comes of it. Wang Shanshan. Wang Shuang. Surely! Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Sanchez. Shea Groom. And giving the ball away. Zhao. Now with Wang. That is how to apply the pressure. Well, we saw what she was trying, but it didn't come off for her. Salmon. Now, who can she pass it to? Oh, she's broken things up magnificently. Might be able to set up the chance. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Sanchez. And taking it away. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Sophie Schmidt. Diana Ordóñez. Chapman. Now with Ordóñez. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Zhang Jin. Yao Wei. Yao. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Diana Ordóñez. Wang. Chance to do damage. Shot attempted. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And she's waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Zhang. Outrageously skillful. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Wang Shanshan. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Oh, could be. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Wang. Zhao. Chance to finish. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, here it is again, and really you have to question the goalkeeper. She shouldn't be beaten inside that near post, even if it was a good strike.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Curran. Can she find the right pass? But they dealt with the threat posed. Zhang. Wang. This attack looks highly promising. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Maria Sanchez. Good-looking sequence. Oh, a vital interception. Wang Shanshan. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And the pass not finding its target. Yao Ling Wei. There to take it away. Getting forward. Chance here. And she's done it. She's made it a hat-trick. She's tearing this defence apart. What an individual performance.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Ebony Salmon. Groom. Maria Sanchez. And very deftly cut out. Zhang Jin. Promising position, this. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Groom. Maria Sanchez. Now with Ordóñez. An alert intervention.
Absolutely right. That is a wonderful save. Top-class stuff from the keeper.
Yao Ling Wei. Wang Shuang. Now with Zhang. Wang. Read it well. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession, but nothing comes of it.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had most of the ball. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Surely! And the keeper showing tremendous command. Now, how about the short corner? Superb block. And she was just a whisker offside. Not much in that at all. Shea Groom. And she moves the ball with intent. But quick thinking defensively. Wang. Oh, she's broken things up magnificently. Groom. And that was a very fine read. This is looking threatening. Shea Groom. And struggling to get the shot off. Oh, a goal! She's gone and done it! She's gone and found the net!
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Zhao and Zhang. Wang. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Ebony Salmon. Wang. Yao Ling Wei. And that's an important intervention. And that pass could be troublesome. And she finds the back of the net. Right place, right time. And delivering for her team.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but I'm not sure the keeper should be beaten at that near post. She won't enjoy seeing that again.
Well, couldn't keep it. Curran. On to Salmon. And the press is on. Read it superbly to take back possession. Ebony Salmon. Maria Sanchez. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Now can they counter clinically? And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. And in the perfect position to read it. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they could score.
Well, she's certainly not alone, but really sticking to the task defensively. Wang Shuang. Yao Ling Wei. Now with Wang. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Sanchez. Opportunity here. And the keeper was there. She did her job. And over it comes. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Will it be? It's got to be. And the counter looks on here. Options available. A sloppy pass. Opportunity it is. And that's a very good parry. Curran. Salmon. Read it well. Yao. Wang Shanshan. No let-up in the pressing department. Wang Shanshan. A really vital interception. Salmon. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Chance here. And there it is. She's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Curran. And Schmidt. Plenty of options. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? It might be. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Maria Sanchez. Schmidt. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Opportunity to deliver the cross. And they need to get tighter here. It is to be a throw-in. Sophie Schmidt. And snuffing out the danger. Yahweh. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Yao Ling Wei. Well, possibilities in the centre. Corner awarded. Over it comes. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And what an easy finish it is in the end. Mind you, the marking is so poor, she didn't even need to jump. She won't care about that, though.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Sanchez. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Zhao. And Zhang. Wang. Wang. Well, strong play here. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Chance here. And she's done it! She's made it a hat-trick. She's tearing this defence apart. What an... And struggling to get the shot off. Oh, a goal! She's gone and done it! She's gone and found the net! And she finds the back of the net. Right place, right time, and delivering for her team. And there it is! She's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Over it comes. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, she's gliding through, but they dealt with the threat posed. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Groom. In position here to protect the ball. Can they convert? And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here it is again. And what a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Wang and Zhang. Yao Ling Wei. Well, they keep the ball moving. They're using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. Has the strength to hang on to it. Chapman. Sanchez. In with a chance. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1 and 2 touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Yahweh. An important interception. Zhang. Good technique displayed. Crossing opportunity. It might be. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, shielding the ball admirably. Good strength to keep the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Ebony Salmon doing well to keep possession. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Wang Shanshan. Yao. Oh, good use of the ball. A glorious chance. Opportunity. Oh, blocked it. Alicia Chapman. Sanchez. An alert intervention. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. The fans imploring her to shoot. Could be. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. And strong play here. And China ready for the throw-in. Zhang. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, not an effort she's going to be especially proud of.
Absolutely not. The keeper had it far too easy there. That's not a good finish.
Maria Sanchez. Corner coming up.
Come on, let's go, let's go! Tight step, keep it tight!
Trying to pick out a teammate. Good pressure high up the pitch. Sophie Schmidt in position here to protect the ball and striking the post. Just wanted to get it out of there. Wang. Yao Ling Wei. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. In position. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Favouring the short one. And still looking to get the shot off. Is she going to score? And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Well, no advantage in the end. And she'll pull it back for the free kick. So making the substitution now. Played in there. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Salmon. Now with Groom. Sophie Schmidt. And a very good challenge. Zhang Jin. Yao. Zhang. Now with Wang. Zhang Rui. Magnificent defending. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well, she's made sure nothing untoward happened. Chapman. Schmidt with it now. Maria Sanchez. Did well to win the ball back. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Zhao. On to Wang. Has the strength to hang on to it. Curran. Maria Sanchez. And a tidy ball. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Wang. This might be ideal for the counter. Good strength to keep the ball. Well, strong play here. Oh, a tremendous block. There to take it away. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. But I'm not sure the keeper should be beaten at that near post. She won't enjoy seeing that again.
Groom. That was perfectly timed, and it is going to be a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Good technique displayed. Can she clear it? 20 minutes to go. Well, there to intercept. Making a bit of headway. Well in there to tidy up. No real conviction in the challenge. Happy to take on the shot. And the keeper was up to the task. Corner kick played in. Well, no end product. High pressing at its best. Teammates available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Zhang. On to Wang. Oh, great vision. Well, strong play to hold the ball up. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. That's really good and effective physical play. Strong play here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Wang Shuang. And holding the ball up in a decent position. Yao Wei. Yang. Just not looking confident in possession. Groom. That's useful play. It'll be a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it petered out. Schmidt. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and really you have to question the goalkeeper. She shouldn't be beaten inside that near post, even if it was a good strike.
Yao Wei. This looks promising. But timely defending when it mattered. Opportunity here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, China unable to hang on to the ball. Doing well to keep possession. Alicia Chapman. Joelle Anderson. On to Groom. And a goal! They just keep believing! Who's to say they can't do it now?
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Yahweh. Zhang. Not a great pass. Now, who can she play it to? Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Wang Linlin. Out of play for a China throw. Yao. Good physical play. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Wang. Chance here. And still trying to get the shot off. Physically strong and secure on the ball. The pressure was high and they could be in here. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Wang Shanshan. Well read to ease the pressure. This might have potential. Curran. Happy to take on the shot. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Zhang Jin. Real chance! And she couldn't quite direct it on the target.
You're absolutely right. That was never troubling the goalkeeper, was it?
On the cusp of the final whistle, and they're making home advantage count, but only just. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
How can they find a late leveller? Wang Shanshan. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. High quality defending. Well, she keeps moving. Chances on. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
Salmon. And Schmidt. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Good strength to keep the ball. It's a weighted pass. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And now, passing it through. Did look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Now can they counter clinically? And what an opportunity this is for her. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
That's really good and effective physical play. Caprice Didasco. Schmidt with it now. They're using her considerable strength to shield the ball. That was perfectly timed, and it is going to be a corner.
Come on, let's go, let's go!
Trying to pick out a teammate. No-nonsense clearance. Good technique displayed. A really effective shielding under pressure. Oh, but they've lost it now. Is this the moment? Still alive. Well, that's the end of that for now. Chance to attack using width. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Sophie Schmidt. Has the strength to hang on to it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Curran. This attack looks highly promising. Physically strong and secure on the ball. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1 and 2 touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Zhang. Gao. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Zhang Jin. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Strong play here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Schmidt. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate. Opportunity here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Joel Anderson. And a goal! They just keep believing. Who's to say they can't do it now? Well, she keeps moving. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. Now can they counter clinically? And what an opportunity this is for her. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true...